Hello, Sunnyside. What a blessing it is to have the opportunity to share some information with you that I feel that you should know. Let me start off with this one. First of all, thank you, Sister Deborah Lloyd, for making me aware of a website and a phone number in order to share with the congregation. It's regarding a class action suit that you may want to participate in. The website is overchargedforchicken.com. Again, take the time, spell it out, really can be all caps. Overchargedforchicken.com. There is a $181 million settlement that is out there. And if you feel that you have been overcharged for chicken over a number of years, I think it goes back to 2007, but don't quote me on that. Again, go on that website and get additional information. The toll-free telephone number is 1-877-888-5428. Again, 1-877-888-5428. Do feel free to call and see if that is something that you might want to take part in. The month of October, I understand, is Cancer Awareness Month. You can download the KBLA app for free. And once you've downloaded that app, you can record a 30-second message of encouragement regarding being a cancer survivor. Feel free to tell your story. Again, download the KBLA app. And I found quite a bit of information on KBLA. I think it's 1580 AM. An all-day talk program that's available for our community to take part and to really participate in. The LA Board of Supervisors, I'll say were really responsible on a large part for encouraging the governor to sign a bill to return Bruce's Beach to its family. So the governor has signed that bill, and there's information about it on the news daily right now. At the same time, he signed a bill that had to do with, the term is defunding, but I'll say reimagining the police. And in the bill that was signed, it's one where if a crime has been committed by an officer, you cannot just leave one department and go to another one. So again, I think it's called the Police Misconduct Bill or a decertification bill. You might want to look into that because that is something that has been discussed for some time now. Over the last couple of weeks or so, there have been horrific pictures in the newspapers and on TV where border patrols were shown whipping Haitian refugees who were trying to come to the U.S. to seek asylum under, I believe, a bridge in Texas. Many had walked thousands of miles through South American countries in order to arrive here. BLM.com records the incidents and points out how darker-skinned immigrants are being or seem to be treated differently from other immigrants. The world has responded to the words that are carved into the Statue of Liberty. And that's interesting reading in itself. It's a bad situation, however, in two cases here. We have a 20 years war that's ending in Afghanistan, and the people there, many of those who assisted the soldiers, the American soldiers, okay, have been coming to the U.S. At the same time, in Haiti, Haiti suffered a tremendous natural disasters, and their country is literally in disarray because of the natural disaster, and at the same time, their leader has been killed. So all really are seeking to start a new life here in the U.S., whereby many refugees really are expected to come and start a new life. Reality can really be an eye-opener. I received an email about one state, really the state of Wisconsin, whereby they had removed some 205,000, I'm going to repeat that, 205,000 voters from the rolls as a part of their routine work to keep the state's registration list up to date. Now, many have accused opponents of voting rights of pushing those types of purges in order to create additional obstacles to voting. Just be aware of that. Just be aware of that. In some states are requiring additional identification. Now, depending on your age, getting identification can really be a problem in itself. In some states, they are removing ballot drop boxes from locations, making it more difficult for people to vote. In some states, in many states, they are continuing the big lie, okay, to the point that they are recounting votes. And as they are recounting votes, in some instances, they are finding that President Biden had even more votes than they thought. At the same time, some states are giving state authorities the right to change election results should they not agree with the outcome. People, your vote is so important, or it would not be necessary for all of these additional changes to be going through. I certainly hope that we are able to pass at a federal level those laws that will supersede the ones that are passed in some of the states. My response to all of this, again, a new form of voter suppression, is become a good trouble advocate. You can give yourself your own title. Become a party of one. I would encourage you to check on your friends or your relatives that are in other states. Now, we've just had an election here in California, so if you received your ballot in the mail, you know pretty much that you're okay. But in other states where elections are still being held, give those relatives, give those friends a call and ask them to check to make sure that they are still on the active voting rolls. And if they find that they're not, encourage them to re-register. Re-register. Again, that way you are a good trouble. Again, I'll say that's a phrase that was coined by Congressman John Lewis. Get in some good trouble and encourage others, again, to do their part, to do their job. Talking about good trouble, I've been reading a book that I checked out from the library. The name of the book is The Killing of Emmett Till. And it was interesting to find out those things that were happening during the time of his killing. Voter suppression, the things that we think that we're dealing with now, they're just coming back from earlier times. And what's happening now too, one state will start with something, and that tends to give a pattern or an idea for other states to follow. At the same time, I just really want you to just know that your efforts are really important. The library, however, is a tremendous source of information. I was really pleased to find out that you can check books out for up to 3 weeks. And if you still have not finished reading that book, there's a number you can call, because I had to do that too, and ask for an extension. Okay? You can check out music, you can check out CDs, you can check out magazines, you can check out audio books, DVDs, all kinds of things. Okay? And your library, your public library, is absolutely free. One thing that literally blew my mind, I had no idea that you can, from the library, you can actually get your diploma from the library. The program is called Career Online High School. And again, it's online, it's flexible, and it's absolutely free. Check with your local public library and just be aware of some of the free services that are available to you. Feel free to take advantage of them. As I close, just do know COVID is real. It really is real. It's not over. The church, we plan to open up on November 7th. I pray that that's His will also. But make sure that you're doing your part. If you have not gotten your shot, again, continue that conversation. Okay? But if you feel led to act on that, please do follow through. Talk with someone who really knows, and let's stop dealing with all of the hearsay information. Wear your mask. Keep your distance. Okay? Whenever possible, stay at home. At the same time, if the Lord puts it on your heart to call someone because you have not spoken with them, you have not seen them for a while, please pick up the phone and give them a call. You just might be the medicine that that person needs. God bless you.